كل سنة طيبين. آخر حدين من السنة التوتية، النهاردة الحد الرابع من مصر، وإن شاء الله الحد الجاي نسيه. وبنلاحظ إن القرايات اللي في آخر حدين بتتكلم عن نهاية العالم، وبنلاحظ إنها كلها علامات، وبنلاحظ إن العلامات ابتدت تبقى واضحة قوي. الكنيسة بتعلمنا زي ما السنة التوتية ابتدت، السنة التوتية هتنتهي، وبتعلمنا زي ما عمرنا بيبتدي one day we will leave from here. أحد الآباء الحلوين بيقول إيه؟ الشيء الأكيد إننا كلنا ولدنا، والشيء الأكثر تأكيد إننا سوف ننتقل من هذه الحياة، لكن ما بين الولادة والموت حياة قصيرة جدا تحدد حياة أبدية طويلة جدا. So God he tell us, the short time we have a test in this world, they will decide on this short time like selective school, where we go after we finish this world. Saint Anthony the Great, he used to teach his people every day, if this last day of your life, how you can spend it. Jesus, he took the 3 or 4 of his disciples and they in the top of the mountain and they start to look to the temple. It was one beautiful building. If you read in the Old Testament how they built it, the measures and the gold and everything. And he told them, look, all this building, there is no can be any stone can be on top of the stone. And they started to give them some of the sign. And they said all this will happen. And it was very happen in very close time. Jesus was sitting with his disciple in year about 34, 35. And all this signs started happening in year 70. The Jewish tried to be separate from Roman Empire. So they sent one of the governor, his name Titus. He is surrounding all Jerusalem for about 4 months. They cannot get any food from outside or inside. So they start to have famine inside. Even Josephus, one of the history one, he was attending in that time. He has a very nice book about the history of Jewish in that time. He said the mother started cooking their kids because there is no food. He said they was eating the animal, and when the Jerusalem full after the 4 months, the Romans killed about 1.1 million Jewish. And they used to making toast for pregnant woman, what's inside her stomach, boy or girl, and with the knife they open her stomach. It was awful time. If you read the history, it was awful time, and that's why God he told them in the gospel today, woe to the woman, pregnant woman, or nursing kids, all. And they tried to rebuild the temple again. The history, they say there was a fire coming from the stone to the people building, and until now they cannot rebuild the temple of the Jewish. And when I went to Jerusalem, if you go, you found a glass, and they have the number of the stone one by one. They said they can rebuild, and this one sign of the end of the world if they can build the temple again. عايزين نتكلم عليه بقى. آية حلوة قوي النهاردة موجودة، بتقول وتكونون مبغضين من الجميع من أجل اسمي. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake. ربنا بيدي بقى بعد الآية دي بيدي وعد حلو. But he who endures to the end shall be saved. والذي يصبر إلى المنتهى فهذا يخلص. كل ما العلامات تقرب، كل ما الشيطان يحارب ولاد ربنا. كل ما العلامات تبقى very quick، كل ما الشيطان بيحارب ولاد ربنا. ربنا بيقول مش بيحاربكم انتوا، ده بيحاربني أنا فيكم عشان احنا اسمنا عليه. وتكونون مبغضين من الجميع من أجل اسمي. بيحاربنا في أول أيامنا الديلي لايف، بيحاربنا في بيوتنا، بيحاربنا في أشغالنا، بيحاربنا لو احنا ما سجدناش ليه. كل يوم بيقول لك بيحاربنا علشان من أجل اسم، إن احنا محطوط علينا اسم ربنا. First point we talk about the devil tried to tempt us, or we will be hated by all for his name's sake, but who endures to the end shall be saved. And in the gospel today they said, the brother betray his brother to death, and the father his child. And we saw a lot of story in the history like we talk. One of the servants, he said, he looking after a youth meeting. He said one young person, he converted from Islam to Christianity. So I started to talk to him to see how much he suffered to be a Christian. He said, we are 10 children. Our dad was very tough with us. So I used to be in the school hate everyone. One Christian person in high school, year 12, I was hate him, and even I take his food. We're coming from violent family. And every time I hate this person, next day I found him, he smiled in my face. And I told him, I am sure you hate me very much. He said, no. I said, how? I do this every day for you. He said, because our Bible teaches us we love each other, even we love our enemy. He said, couple of days I left him and I come, and what he told me started to come in my mind. What type of religion tell you, even if someone hate you, you love him? He said, all right, give me this Bible to have a look. So he said, he gave me the Bible. I gave it about 2 weeks at home, and I didn't open, but something inside me tell me open. And I start to read. I read. By the end of the year 12, I told him I want to convert to be a Christian. He said he sent me to one of the priests. He started to explain me the hard stuff on the Bible I don't understand, and he baptized me. Every Sunday I go to church, so my family start to realize. So what they done, his dad told him, why your Sunday not going to work? He said, I'm a Christian. He said, the time I told him I'm a Christian, my older brother started to hate me. And after 2-3 days, I got very sick for about 1 month, vomit and diarrhea, and I don't know what's happened. And when I wake up, I heard my sister to tell my mom, the poison we give it to him wasn't strong enough. We need to get him something stronger. So I realized why I'm sick. So I started to pray to God. I said, you said in your Bible, if they drink something poison, you will heal them. And after 40 days from sickness and wake up and sleep, Jesus appeared to me. And he touched me. I found my strength come back to me. Start to eat. My family realized something happened to me. After they realized, my dad and my brother, they tied his hand and the leg, and they threw him in the desert and tied him in the ground so he can die from the heat. You know, Egypt, the desert in Egypt. He said, by end of the day, I nearly died. And I found Jesus standing in front of me. And I thought he coming to take my spirit. But he touched me, I found all the ropes they tied me, it's loose. And I found the strings come. I went to one of the church in Cairo. They look after me and they start to preach Christianity. The gospel say today, you will be hated for my sake name. Brother betray his brother to death. Father betray his children. وكل ده عشان علينا اسم المسيح. ويجي بعد كده لما تقرب وتخدم أكتر، الشيطان يحارب أكتر. ولما تقرب من الكنيسة أكتر هتلاقي الشيطان بيحارب أكتر. One of the priests بيقول كان عندنا في البلد كاهن كويس جدا. والكاهن كويس جدا، الراجل ده الناس كلها بتحبه وانتقل، وكل الفوكس كانت على ابنه، كان خادم حلو جدا وعملوه كاهن في البلد. وكان شاب صغير واتجوز وكان عنده عيلين صغيرين، وهو سايق العربية بتاعته وجات عربية من ورا خبطته، فالراجل جه على جنب كده، فالعربية جت جامد جدا، ضربت عربية الكاهن وكان معاه مراته والعيلين، ووقع في المية. والكاهن الشاب ده بمعجزة يطلع لوحده، لكن مراته والعيلين ماتوا. والخادم ده بقى أب كاهن دلوقتي، بيقول الخارجة والناس كانت حاجة صعبة جدا، وما اشتكاش. قال له يا رب بس التجربة صعبة أوي عليا وعايزك تقويني. ناس بتخدم ربنا بتهيج الشيطان عليها، وربنا بيقول اللي يصبر للمنتهى فهذا يخلص. ويحصل بعد سنة سنتين واحد يتجنن في البلد ويقول أنا اللي ضربت عربية الكاهن ووقعته في المية. والراجل ده حصل إيه؟ ابنه 20 سنة كان بيسوق موتوسيكل وبيعدي خط القطر والموتوسيكل بتاعه يستك، فبينزل يعمل موتوسيكل وقطر سريع جاي بسرعة، عمل الواد ده بيسس، والراجل لوست هيز مايند بسبب اللي عمله في الكاهن. فربنا بيقول تكونون مبغضين من الجميع من أجل اسمي. الشيطان ما يقدرش يحارب ربنا، بس يحارب مين؟ يحاربنا احنا، عشان احنا ولاد ربنا اللي علينا اسم. لما تيجي تلاقي الدنيا متعقدة معاك والطرق واقفة كلها، تعرف الشيطان بيحاربنا عشان ايه؟ احنا ولاد ربنا. لكن وعد ربنا يقول الذي يصبر الى المنتهى فهذا يخلص. الذي يصبر الى المنتهى هذا يخلص. حتى في الاشغال بتاعتنا، المسيحي القبطي او المسيحي انسان امين في شغله، لكن الناس بتاعت اللف والدوران دي ما بتنفعش مع الناس اللي بره، فتلاقي ان احنا بنتحارب في شغلنا. And we remember the story about Abuna Mikhail Ibrahim. They came to him and they tell him, Abuna, everything for you good, very good. You are an honest man. You come on time, you do good job. But one thing we need you to do. We need you to convert to Islam. When he was Mikhail Effendi, and he said, if I convert to Islam or I convert to left Christianity, everything you see good in me, they will disappear. Last one, بتقول you will be hated for my name's sake. الشيطان عايز المسيحيين يكونفرتد، او الشيطان عايز يوقع المسيحيين، لكن ربنا بيعمل معجزات للناس اللي كانت بتضطهد المسيحيين. There is one person, his name Arianus. One of the story I was doing now about شهداء أخميم, the martyrs of أخميم. Arianus in 3 days he killed 8,140. If you go to the monastery بتاع martyrs بتاع أخميم, you found a big sign, the monastery الشهداء 8,140 in 3 days. When the Cledianos start to persecute the Christianity, he said Arianus was the worst governor in he got and the very hard one to persecute the Christian. In first day, about 5,800 people, they celebrate the Christmas at night. He's surrounding the church, and everyone in the church, he killed him. The people from the city, they heard, and instead of they go hide, they come to get martyred. When they was digging to do some of the farm, they found, if you go to have a look to the YouTube, the body of the martyr, they found it's full, still full. I saw the teeth still there, the hair is still very strong connected, and to show the work of God. And the work of God was Arianus. After all what he done, he and the Cledianos, they killed about 830,000 in his about 16 years, who was a governor. End of his day, they was killing one of the santos. They throw spear on him. One of the spear come in Arianus' eye. This person, the evil, killed all this number. And he lost his eye, And one of the Christians, he told him, take some of the blood of the martyr, put in your eye. And he put the blood in his eye, and he started seeing. And this the evil person started change. And he went to Claudianus and he told him, I'm a Christian. And he martyr of the name of the Christ. And now we celebrate his feast 8 of Bramhat in the Synaxarium every year. From someone killed all this Christian to someone he be martyr of the name of the Christ. Imagine when you go to the heaven and all these people to see him, the one he killed them, what they gonna do? Normal people, they said now they gonna get very upset. Now they go thank him. You make our life short to go to heaven. God, he said in his gospel, they said, and you will be hated by all my name's sake, but do not worry, because whatever he endures to the end, he will be saved. قصة من القصص بقى اللي تبين لكم عمل ربنا مع الشهداء دول. لما تروحوا هناك الدير او بصوا الصورة دي انا هحطها في الحلقة ان شاء الله يوم الجمعة. احد الاساقفة بيصلي هناك، فلقى بعد ما خلصت الزيارات وكل حاجة سمعوا صوت واحدة بتعيط في المزار بتاع الشهداء. لما تروحوا هناك هتلاقوا كله جلاس وكلها أجساد كاملة بتاعت قديسين ملبسينهم توني وظهروا الناس وقالوا أساميهم وكده. فواحدة عمال صوت واحد بيعيط، واحدة بتعيط، فالأسقف دخل افتكر حد قفل عليه المزار ولا حاجة، فدخل يدور مش لاقيين أي حاجة. فرجع تاني الصوت عالي بتاع العياط، واحدة بتعيط بصوت عالي، فدخل تاني مش لاقي حد. بس لاحظ ان في واحدة كانوا عاملين وشها عدل، وشها حتى وشها في الحيطة. دخل يصلي والشهيدة دي ظهرت له وشاورت له على مكان. راحوا حفروا في المكان لقوا جسم طفل 3 سنين. نظفوا جسم الطفل ده وعملوا تيست، عرفوا ان الطفل ده ابنها، وحطوه جنبها. ضيرت وشها وبص على وش ابنها لحد دلوقتي لما تشوفوا المزار هناك. دول استشهدوا امتى؟ من حوالي 1600 سنة. ربنا بيقول الناس اللي بتستشهد دي والناس اللي بتستشهد على his name sake دول مش منسيين، دول عند ربنا. فربنا بيقول النهاردة تكونون مبغضين من الجميع من أجل اسمي، لكن اللي بيصبر للمنتهى هو ده اللي هيخلص. مش تشتكي، مش تقول له يا رب واي عشان احنا مسيحيين يتعمل فينا كده، وشوفنا شهداء ليبيا، وشوفنا ابونا مينا عبود، وشوفنا ابونا رفائيل موسى، ولسه هنشوف. فده من ايام ربنا، من ايام الكتاب المقدس قال للتلاميذ كريستيانيتي هي كده، لكن اللي هيصبر في الاخر هو ده اللي هيخلص. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. اذكروني بصلواتكم، والمجد لله دائما ابديا امين.